far?
Nah, he hasn't said much. You know, I've seen his past with Michigan State, but right now he hasn't really said much. We're just locking in on the film, just getting ready.
Aaron?
Blake, you're out of state, but you were playing, you were involved last year. What's your impression of this Michigan State rivalry?
Yeah, so it's huge. You know, both of us being from the state of Michigan, there's obviously some potential right there. Whoever wins gets, the rights to do whatever boast, whatever you want to do the rest of the year. So, it's a huge game, and it means a lot.
Michael?
Like in a game where Michigan faces a team that has another great running back like Kenneth Walker, I know you and Hassan don't play directly against him, obviously, but is there a desire to show what you guys can do against another player that's considered the best in the country? As
a competitor, yeah. You always want to beat whoever you're playing, offense and defense. I don't really watch film on their offense, obviously, but I've heard his name. People have talked about him, so I know what he's done. So obviously, yeah.
All right, additional questions for Blake. Over to the right, Larry.
Does it mean anything to you that people outside of the state will be watching this game and, just with all the significance of your records and your rankings, that people outside of Michigan care? Does that mean anything to you?
Everything means a lot to me. This is a big game, We're both 7-0. Like I said, we're both from the state of Michigan, so there's obviously some tension right there. So it obviously means a lot. But like Josh said previously, I'm just ready to go. I'm just ready.
Daniel?
Jay described this as a playoff elimination type of game. How does that change the way you treat the game?
I think we just continue doing what we do. We've been playing hard. We've been preparing really hard. So let's just see if we can take it up a notch. Let's see if we can prepare a little more, watch a little more film, study a little more. I think that will get the job done.
Back to John.
Some players and coaches have talked about how it's tougher living in this state after a loss to the other team. Did you find out any about that this past year?
Sure, on maybe social media or whatnot, but just going out in public, no, just due to COVID, so not many people were out. But I'm pretty sure whoever loses this week, yeah, probably.
Time for a couple more for Blake. Back to Michael and then Austin.
Blake, what type of influences Eric Ball had in the run game this year?
Oh, huge. All the tight ends, they're just like the O-line. They're real physical. They do their job. They stick to their assignments. And they open up the holes just like the O-line do for me and Hassan. So, they play a huge part.
Austin?
But what changes for the offense, if anything, when you're down near the goal line? Is it harder to get yards when you're close to the goal line? And what's the key to executing in those situations?
We just, the red zone, goal line area, that's all a mental thing. Who wants it more? And so, we just got to tweak a couple things. But we'll be good, like I said, we stick to what you were doing. We just might have to be a little more physical at the goal line. But really just stick to what you're doing.
What's the energy like starting today going into the round with your teammates? Is it a little bit more different than the last couple of games?
Right. So most likely, but the tension, it's been up all year. No matter what the team was, we've been ready to go from day one. We prepare like it's like any other game, So, but being an in-state rivalry, the tension will be up a little bit. But like I said, we'll prepare the same, maybe prepare even a little more. But at the end of the day, it's just another ball game. We have to go out and do our assignment.
Jamie?
Is there any aspect of older guys telling the younger guys about this rivalry and what it's like and what the bus ride's like and all of that?
Right. So yeah, there's definitely been some talk on what the bus ride's like, what it means to them. And so, for the guys that haven't played the game, the older guys will tell them what it's like and what it means. But yeah, that's not.
And the bus ride's not fun or is fun going in there?
I mean, I feel like it's all. I haven't really heard too much about going in there. I haven't really asked anyone any questions, but if I could guess, it's probably just all seriousness, locking in, just getting ready for the game.
Time for a couple more. Back to the left side, Daniel.
Like, did you get a chance to talk to Donovan after his fumble? I know Jim talked about it as a learning experience. How do you think he handled it?
I think he handled it fine. Obviously when someone fumbles, it sucks. I believe my first game against Minnesota was a kick return. I fumbled. We got the ball back though, but anytime you let the ball down, it sucks. But I tell Donovan, the best fumble, it happens. It's part of the game. So just keep your head up, keep coming back stronger, and you're gonna be good, bro. I did talk to him.
Time for one, maybe two more. Back left.
What would it mean to you to get the win at their house, what they like to call the woodshed? What would it mean to you to win it there?
You know, it will mean a lot to me. You know, just everything that we've done so far this season. You know, going into Michigan State, you know, beating them in their stadium will mean a lot, and I think it will take our season to another level.